There is no project that is more emotionally charged than doing a family's vacation home. These places come with long-held traditions and big expectations that can be hard to manage, especially when the family is your own. So here I am, out in the country, dealing with the trades, weather, the commute, my brother-in-law's timelines, and my sister's champagne taste.
Can you get me a cocktail?
My name is Danielle Bryk, and this is the story of our lakeside build. I think my car can find its way up to the lake house by itself now. I've driven up here so many times over the last 11 months. Only a couple of weeks to go before the big family reunion. We've really accomplished a lot in the last 11 months. We've wrapped the house with this gorgeous black wood siding. We've really kind of scratched the surface of passive house building so that we can be more energy efficient. And all of these materials I've chosen are meant to last a lifetime. But somehow it is this last little push that seems to be taking the longest. The most important next step is the master bathroom, and the guys have been working on it all weekend. My vision for the master bathroom was based on a Mediterranean wet room, so a very minimalist, monochromatic space. There will be a glass panel for the shower, so very, very low key. I needed to get everything in place because I've got this craftsperson coming from very far away to do the waterproofing treatment on the walls. And it's this really cool mixture of plaster, lime, wax, and water. And I just got a phone call from Jim saying there is no water.
We've got to get water into the front bathroom. I've just come out to check the well. We were getting some grit, sand in the pump, in the water pump. So we think that there's grit or sand in the well, possibly. We've had a lot wash up on the shore right here. And we've had this problem with a couple other wells on the beach road here. It's gonna bring sand into the water faucets and everything, so until we get this problem looked at, then there won't be any water.
Ooh, let's see this. Whoa, look at the cedar. Everything is looking great now, but this bathroom has been riddled with challenges from the start. First, it was Terry deciding she wanted to do a curbless shower, flush with the floor, but nobody communicated that to Jim. You know how we don't want a curb, we want it curbless, right? Like in my bathroom?
Right.
But in order to do that, you have to raise it high enough that you can create a slope to the drain. And then Jim and I had to get out the saws, cut through that floor, and undo all of the work he already did. So we have to undo a few things. That's okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be my sister if it were easy. I hope Terry appreciates me doing this, saving her the man hours. Secretly, I just really like doing it. And to top it all off, a certain designer picked very large format tiles, which happened to be a bit of a challenge when trying to create a shower slope. Poor Bruno.
We can do a brick pattern, but there's two quadrants, or two tiles, basically. There's a big one in the front and a big one in the back.
2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's the way this bathroom has been. Here's this curbless shower. This is everything. It's so important because, you know, now this room is totally accessible for, you know, for my parents, for Terry, if needed. I mean, this is long-term thinking. The older I get, the more I realize we have to really take that into account. This is a huge piece of the puzzle for getting everything completed. I mean, even if other things get delayed, I think we're at least gonna have a working bathroom. Getting this bathroom finished is incredibly important because we have the entire family coming here, and I know that Terry and Norman are gonna wanna spend the night, so I need to give them a toilet at the very least. I mean, that's hard to do without running water. I'm really excited because the bathroom is finally at the point where we can do the fun stuff. So I've got this treatment for the walls planned. It's called Tadillac. It's a plaster treatment that is waterproof, so you use this instead of tile. And it's a really kind of old technique. It's used in places like Morocco, and it's got that really textured, organic feel. This is the room.
Cool.
And we've got it all waterproofed now,
Yeah.
tiled, which is
Tile looks
awesome.
great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And then this is all
Yeah, that looks
sealed
great
up.
as well. Yeah.
All of the seams, so
Perfect.
that's awesome. Ben is a specialist with plaster, and he is the only guy around that does this. This Tadillac treatment is a mixture of plaster, lime, water, but there's actually this chemical reaction that occurs in the process of mixing, and magic, boom, it is the world's first waterproofing. Remind me then what the process is for this Tadillac. Like,
Okay.
I know it's a type of plaster, but
Yeah. So first we're going to put a base coat over the whole area, the whole room. That's a thin set material, and then we're going to put a mesh, like a stucco mesh,
Okay.
through the whole thing. It's a
Right.
little bit over-engineered for the application, but it's better to be safe than sorry, and that will give you improved crack resistance.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, we've got 2 coats of the Tadillac veneer material,
Right.
which go over one after the other, each after 24 hours.
okay, so,
So-
we're doing like everything.
Yeah.
To the ceiling,
yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the finish is going everywhere. It's going to work really well with the tile as well.
Yeah, so that like
Colour-wise.
the idea in here is that it's all kind of
Yep.
monochromatic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I hope the paint color I picked was okay.
Yeah,
It's
no, it looks great. I
kinda
think
hard
that'll
to
work
match
really
that.
well. Tadillac is from Morocco originally,
Right.
and the word Tadillac means to caress, and the reason they
Really?
call it Tadillac
Yeah.
is because in the original applications they use a small stone, rounded stone, to compress.
Oh.
Yeah, where
the
we go
material?
over with a trowel, they go over with a stone. So you can imagine it takes like forever to do.
Wow.
It's very labour intensive, but it lasts
But really
thousands and
smooth,
thousands
right?
of years.
Oh my God, that's
So
cool.
yeah, so this is like a modern take on an old practice.
This is not a quick process. So you need someone that is an artisan, that is used to this kind of plaster work. Do you need anything else?
Obviously the water source.
Oh, the lake.
Oh, the lake. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay.
Just
That works. No, I'm sure that'll be fine.
We had a wee bit of a like pump fiasco, so I don't think the water's running yet.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we should be okay.
We like to bring the outdoors
I
in,
think I
you
can
know,
make
it's
that
part of the
work.
spirit.
Yeah, it's a part of the whole process.
Yeah. Our family dinner is around the corner, and we are still dealing with a small technical difficulty.
I may have to put a pump in and pump the water out a little bit so I can see more.
Here we are, sitting on the shore of one of the largest lakes in the world, and we have no water. There's irony for you. I wasn't anticipating this challenge of finding trades to make this happen. And with all of the building and developing that's happening in the area, Jim's trades are like fully booked. So I've had to bring in Ben and I've had to bring in Bruno. And Bruno came back, thank God, to work on the second floor bathroom with those penny round tiles that I just know he loves. Oh my goodness! Bruno, this looks amazing.
What do you think?
It's so cool. This is
Yeah,
so cool. I love it.
I love it too. It's fantastic.
Oh
I love the trim. That was a really good idea to come across
Yeah.
that way. Because I think following it up, it was going to be hard to judge where you're going to stop and end. But having it level came up pretty good.
Yeah.
So what I did, because this was the shower,
Yes.
you'll notice that the shelf is a slight angle.
On a slope, yep.
So things
Great.
will drip down, of course.
Perfect.
You know, there's always a little bits of glue and stuff, so I'm gonna clean it all. And then once that's done, then I'm gonna grout it in the black. Now, talking about color, I know that charcoal, I've used charcoal in the past, and it tends to turn a little bit gray.
Yeah.
Especially when you're cleaning it, it starts to pull the pigment out. So in my experience, like just like a black,
You wanna go black?
will probably be better.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would hate for it to be black and then you see all the little gray around it.
Okay. My only thing was just like sometimes with the dark black, when you have the soap that dries, it's like it goes kind of, it has like a film on it. So I thought maybe the charcoal would just make it look like that all the time, but I don't know.
I have a suggestion. Why don't we do 2 little color samples?
Yeah.
And then you can pick whatever you think will look better.
Okay,
All right.
that's perfect. Yeah, no, this is so cool. So cool. I can't believe you did this.
Well,
Because-
it was a labor of love, let me tell you.
Oh my
It was a
goodness.
labor of something.
I love it.
You like it?
I love it. And that's the whole thing is it needs to be all black, like in order for that impact to happen, not just like
Right.
a little part of it. That's
Right.
why.
It looks, you know,
Yeah.
white and dark in places, but the with the black, it'll make it look monolithic, and it'll look.
Yeah.
It'll look like the whole wall was done that way, like
So good.
one shot.
Yeah.
It'll look beautiful.
The penny round tiles that we're using in the kids' bath are very durable. It's a great surface for all of the teenagers, dogs, kids that we have. And the Tadillac in the Master is centuries old and probably twice as durable, but it's also taking twice as long to do.
So the base basically that we have on now is reinforced with the mesh. It's a cementitious material, so it's stronger and harder than the veneer we're now putting on. The top coat, as I said before, is lime-based, so it does have a lot of good ingredients, natural ingredients in it. So we let this dry for 24 hours and then we put the final coat of Tadillac on, same colour, same material, polish that up, and that will give us our final texture. And then 24 hours after that we put the masonry sealer, 24 hours after that we put the soap. And then that's it, you can use the shower.
The bathrooms seem to be on track, so now I can turn my attention to some of the fun stuff. Ooh, this looks nice. Their bed is here. This is all organic. It is like no VOCs. It's a really healthy mattress. I'm so excited. Oh, it looks so comfy. So is it latex or what is the?
Pocket coil with latex on top.
Yeah.
All organic cotton.
Oh, amazing.
Quilted with wool.
Yeah. Oh, this is so beautiful. Thank you, Jim, once again for helping us.
Oh, no problem.
Oh my gosh, honestly, I don't know what we would do without you. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so
oh my gosh.
Cozy Sleep organic sheets.
Yay.
Okay. Color is
Fantastic.
white that they chose.
Yep.
And we have camel cashmere organic cotton duvet cover.
What? Gorgeous. I love
Yes.
the color. I love that kind of khaki. Yeah, oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I'm so excited. It's perfect timing. It's the coldest day of the year.
Yes. Really cool.
But we're gonna stay warm now. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I love the camels on it. That's so cool. This is so exciting. It's feeling like a home now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a long process for you, Jim. Yeah, we're almost there.
yeah.
I love it. So now Norman has a place to sleep, and we are well on our way to getting him a bathroom. That is, if we can get water. You've got to love Jim. I mean, he never gives up. He tried and tried to recycle and reuse the old pump. But he is finally calling it quits. And he's called in Dave, the plumber. And of course, calling in the plumber means spending more money that we weren't anticipating. So I have tried to be creative with some of the finishings and the furniture to save that money. I want to salvage this amazing dining room table that I had. It's almost 10 feet long, and it kind of looks like the one that Terry fell in love with while we were shopping. That was like $6,000.
Don't be afraid. I'll use the table that I gave you. It's the exact dimensions. I know you don't like the color, but I'll sand it down. We'll do something like this to it. And then we're reusing something, right? We're not just
recycling.
We're not putting it in the Pacific garbage patch. I like that table. It's very wabi-sabi.
I know, it's very wabi-sabi and it's been outside for the whole time.
I know,
and
but
it's
that's
warm.
the thing about it. That's
But
the outside has changed the wood in a nice way.
I'm gonna try to make it exactly what she wants. But with Terry, that's easier said than done. So you either have a big, long family style table,
Yes,
10
we are.
feet,
Yeah.
or you shorten the table to 8 foot. Remember?
Why do we have to? There's nothing there that's, what is it that we're gonna bump into? A fridge that's on that side?
Yes, the fridge and the pantry that you
can walk
said that
around
you
it.
wanted.
There's a pantry under there. Forget
No,
the
because
pantry.
Terry, there's doors. You have to have clearances. I'm just gonna make it, and Terry's gonna have to put it up whether she likes it or not. The thing I love about real wood furniture is it can be like 100 years old and all worn, but you know, it's still solid and beautiful. And I love reusing something if I can. Plus it's got that character that's gonna turn the lake house from a big white box into something a little bit more soulful. Here we are. It is so pretty up here. I've salvaged this table. I've had it for so long. And it's such a gorgeous table. And once you add the leaves to it, it's 10 feet long. And I designed the entire lake house great room around a huge family style table. So this is gonna be awesome. The table is so central to our family. And when I think of the old cabin, I just think of all of the times we sat at the table, we ate at the table, fought at the table, played games there. I mean, it's everything. Terry doesn't love the finish on it, but that's where I'm gonna try to sort of take it down a bit, clean it up, make it blend with the floor. That's the look that I'm going for in there. Everything's gonna be kind of whitewashed, but still really old and full of character. So I don't want to take it down too far because you can see the raw wood is very orange, and that is like the opposite of what we want. So I'm literally just trying to take the actual polyurethane finish off so that I can add a stain and it'll take. We're probably going to keep it extended all the time. And obviously we want it to be the same. So that's the color it used to be. At one point it was like this natural color, and then I did a really dark stain on it. And then I did a whitewash on it. This is gonna be the flooring, and we just didn't want the two pieces to clash, because sometimes, you know, different woods can do that, but we definitely want it to be like a tone-on-tone kind of a look in there with the sort of whitewashed, worn woods. I don't even know if it's actually gonna stain this. I'm hoping it will. But I'm gonna put some of the gray on that raw wood because I wanna make sure that doesn't go too warm. I'm probably going against all the rules and I am mixing stains, but that is okay. I am definitely keeping one big table out of landfill, that's for sure. You just kind of have to play around, and it's all about layering as well with this look, which is very aged. Terry loves this kind of whitewashed, almost Scandinavian feel, and Norman likes a very, you know, that kind of typical masculine woodsy kind of a feel. And so this is a great compromise because you're getting the character of the wood and you're getting kind of this like solid, you know, chunky table, but the color palette now is really going to be in keeping with that very airy look. Besides which, we're saving $6,000. After this dries, I am going to do the final finish coat at the lake house because it's actually not going to cure in this temperature. Wow. Oh, this looks so cool. I love this. It's amazing because it looks textured, like it has all that character, but it's actually really smooth. So I guess Ben has put his final coat on and the wax, which really kind of seals it. It's beautiful. I love this kind of, it's so Mediterranean almost. Now all I have to do is get Brian to do the custom sink, the trough sink along here, which is also in this same color, and we'll get our glass panel. Oh my gosh. As a designer, the details, the textures, the finishes, that is the icing on the cake. That is what gets everybody excited. And it also means that we are nearing the finish line. Hopefully. So I'm just trying to like figure out where to put these, because visually I think I like the look of it a little lower.
That would be kind of centered over the little table there.
Oh, here's Terry, hang on.
It looks good behind the bed, but it kind of looks stupid as well. Because I know it's hiding the thing, but...
You made me, everything looks stupid to you, girl.
I don't like it hidden behind the bed because it looks off.
You know what, when it comes to Terry, there is just no telling how she is going to react. I'm gonna get Norman one of those headlamps he can use for reading at night. That's fine.
Well, what do you think? What does it look like?
I liked it better, visually I liked it better on the side.
Yeah.
But functionally, it's better above the bed.
I would have picked another nice light. Fuck functional. I wanted it to look nice.
Terry, excuse it, Jim's here.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to be a pain in the ass, but I mean,
Oh no, you're never a pain in the ass, Terry, ever.
But there?
Yeah. Perfect. It's so true that the smaller the space or the more simple or minimalist the space, the harder it is to achieve. And so when you see a space like that come together, it is twice as rewarding.
Down to the wire. Just trying to finish this four-headed shower. Control, trim. I understand the family is on the way and they're going to have a bit of a Christmas, New Year get together, so I better be long gone.
I cannot wait for the concrete sink. So this is a custom one-piece trough that we've kind of designed in this asymmetrical way, so it has this little built-in counter, and it is just going to be floating off the wall, so very minimalist.
Left or right? Left.
Everything's gorgeous, but we still don't know if we have running water, right?
No. Well, hopefully we got the pump issue fixed.
The pump got filled with mud, sand, I don't know what, but Norman's getting his new pump. We are getting there. The family party is coming up, and if there is a God, we will have water.
Took the old pump out and bought a new pump and tank and got it installed. We were hoping to use the old pump and or the existing pump and tank. Anyway, we had it installed and tried to make it work, and I think there was too much buildup sediment. I think we've got that solved with the new pump, new tank, and so going forward, we're going to have water, I'm sure. There we go. I guess now the pump did come on and it'll kick off again about 50, 55 pounds, so I think we're good to go.
Oh, here goes the $1 million question. Do we have water? I almost don't want to know. Yes! Oh my gosh! We have water. Yes! Problem solved. We've got running water for the family dinner, and we've got toilets.